Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another edition, to a special Tribe opening day edition of Scott Sports 101. I'm Scott Trella. We're going to talk Tribe a lot. We're going to talk some NFL football and NFL news. And I have a Cavs story you're not going to believe. But we're mainly going to talk a lot of Tribe, a lot of Major League Baseball. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. And it's a Tribe trivia question. Kenny Lofton was the leadoff man for the Tribe in 1995. What position in the field was his? I'll have the answer later in the podcast. Moving on to we're going to talk some Tribe right now. We're going to go back to the first, the 3 spring training games. As you know, the Tribe won Saturday 5-3 and 5-3 in game 1, and in game 2, the Tribe beat the Pittsburgh Pirates in game 2 of that 3-game series, 11-7 on Monday at Progressive Field. Mike Clevenger was on the hill for the Tribe Monday night. Clevenger went 5 innings, giving up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, one. I think it was Bang Bat or Bing Bang, and struck out 5 batters. Then the bullpen went to work. Brad Hand came on in the 6th and gave up 1 hit and 1 earned run. And Nick Wittengren came on in the top of the 7th and gave up 2 hits and 1 earned run and 1 Bing Bing, and struck out 1 batter. Then Adam Simber came on the bottom of the 7th and gave up 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and 1 Bing Bing, and struck out 1 batter. Hunter Wood came on in the 8th and gave up 1 hit and struck out 2 batters. And James Karinchak came on in the 9th and had a 1-2-3 inning, striking out all 3 batters, and got the save for the Tribe as the Tribe got the win 11-7. The Tribe scored 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, and 1 in the 8th. And the Tribe had 1 more exhibition game with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that was at PNC Park yesterday, and they before opening day today, and they won yesterday 5-3. And Aaron Seville was on the mound for the Tribe, and Aaron went about 5.0 innings, 5 innings, and had it pretty good. I think gave up 4 hits and 1 earned run, and struck out 3 batters. So yeah, they won that game, and now the Tribe is opening day. And we have been waiting for this. We've missed baseball. It's going to be a 60-game season. It'll be an interesting season. But we have been waiting for so long, and finally get to hear the words "play ball." We get to hear them finally. And the Tribe right now, and Royals are scoreless right now in the first, in the top of the first. Shane Bieber is on the mound for the Tribe, and Danny Luft, and Danny Duffy, is on the hill for the Royals. And I have the highlights from the Pittsburgh Pirates game on Wednesday. And they beat them 5-3 in the third and final game of the exhibition of this three-game series Wednesday night. Aaron Seville was on the hill for the good guys. Seville went 5 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and struck out 6 batters. Then the bullpen took over and had a great day, and James Karinchak came on the ninth and was able to close the door and get the save and the win for the Tribe. Scoreless right now. Shane Bieber's on the hill for the Tribe, and Danny Duffy is on the hill for the Royals. And the first pitch was at 7:10. They're fully underway, and it's on Sportstime Ohio and WKYC, Channel 3 on TV. And you can also hear it on the radio on the home of the Tribe, WTAM 1100, and on 100.7 WMMS. And the Tribe has officially picked their 5-man rotation. And it goes like this: Shane Bieber, Mike Clevenger, Carlos Carrasco, Aaron Seville, and Zach Plesac are the Tribe's 5-man starting rotation. And I think they're really gonna that they're gonna really be have some great outings. And I really think the Tribe is going to win the Central Division, and they could go. We'll see if they can go further in the playoffs. We'll have to see on that. Turning over to MLB news right now. On the eve of opening day, and the Toronto Blue Jays are playing right now on the road, the Toronto Blue Jays are still searching for their new home for the 2020 season. After the Canadian government denied the team's request for approval to play games in Toronto's Rogers Centre due to the concerns over teams crossing the border amid the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, the club was reportedly granted approval to play a majority of their home games at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. But the plan was rejected by the Pennsylvania state government and the Pennsylvania Department of Health, according to the team's to the Athletics' Ken Rosenthal. To add travelers to the region, for any reason, including for professional sports events, risks residents, visitors, and members of both teams. Pennsylvania's Secretary of Health, Dr. Rachel Levine, said in a statement to the Associated Press. Now the Blue Jays will continue exploring options, including traveling to the city of each scheduled opponent as the home team for ESPN's Buster Olney. The club had initially looked into playing their home games at their AAA affiliate ballpark in Buffalo, New York, their spring training ballpark in Dundon, Florida, and Camden Yards, the home of the Orioles in Baltimore, Maryland. There are concerns that would be necessary in Buffalo and Florida's ongoing COVID-19 search for their spring training site. The Blue Jays are set to begin their 2020 campaign Friday and at Tropicana Field against the Tampa Bay Rays, and they're playing right now. That game is underway. Toronto's first home game is scheduled for July 29th. In the league's new geographically based schedule for this season, teams will not venture outside their regions in an effort to contain extra exposure to COVID-19. Each MLB team will play 40 of their 60 games against opponents from their own division. So the Blue Jays and Pirates will play 10 games against their AL East and NL Central rivals respectively. Then the 20 remaining games are going to be those from the opposite leagues, corresponding geographic division, meaning AL East would face NL East and NL Central would face AL Central, while the 2020 MLB postseason will maintain its 10-team format with the 2 wildcard teams from each league. Now, while the 2020 schedule is set and teams are nearly complete with their second round of spring training, there are still 5 off the field questions facing the league in this 60-game shortened season. In the meantime, CBS Sports MLB staff has made their picks for divisions, World Series MVP, Cy Young Awards, and more. And the media and a lot of the internet media are picking the New York Yankees to win this year's World Series. And they're picking the Indians to win the AL Central Division. And that's just a couple of picks that they have made. But I feel the Tribe, this is going to be a really fun season, but interesting season for the Tribe. There will be no fans in the stands because it is not safe to be down there. They don't want anybody to congregate downtown outside Progressive Field. Now, when it's safe, maybe in a couple of months from now, maybe in October, November, or if the Tribe is in the playoffs, then it will be safe. Then maybe they will start to let fans in. We'll get back to talking about the Tribe shortly, but we're going to turn over to the Browns news right now. Baker Mayfield and Jedrick Wills Jr. are among the Browns players reporting Friday for COVID-19 testing with the Browns, despite the fact that the NFL and NFLPA haven't reached an agreement yet on how to handle the anticipated multi-billion-dollar shortfall this year. And I do have an update on that. Browns quarterbacks, rookies, and injured players are reporting Friday, and the rest of the veterans are due in on Tuesday. Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr., both coming off surgeries, are expected to report on Tuesday, but it will be a while before the players actually take the field, probably closer to mid-August. All players must test negative twice over the span of 72 hours before they can enter the Browns facility for meetings and eventually practice. Players are also permitted to remain at home during training camp this summer instead of being housed at a local hotel like they usually are. It means players such as Mayfield, backup quarterback Case Keenum, and Wills, and second-round safety Grant Delpit, and others will begin their COVID-19 testing as early as tomorrow and be permitted to enter the facility after about 5 days. The rest of the veterans will report for testing on Tuesday and begin the same process. Once they've tested negative twice, they can begin participating in meetings and strength and conditioning inside the facility after about an 18-day ramp-up period. Players will be expected to put on the pads after that. But the NFL waved the caution flag on Thursday with the NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reporting that owners want to finalize a deal by the weekend, or they could inform clubs that the virtual work will continue indefinitely. The new CBA includes no strike, no lockout clause, but the lack of an agreement could delay the start of in-person camp. The NFLPA wants to spread the economic of lost revenue over the 11 years of the new CBA through 2030. They are articulated that to NFL agents in a memo Wednesday night. I'm almost out of time, so this is going to become a two-part podcast. So I'll be right back with more, so stick around.